And welcome back to my channel and to my tornado of a living room. Truly, I just made myself a fancy little holiday drink to get in the mood. I don't know if it's holiday actually. I just love grapefruit, especially in the winter. And this is a mocktail Paloma, I guess, based off of, yeah, whatever a Paloma is. There's no alcohol in this. It's grapefruit juice, lime juice, simple syrup, club soda, and then I put a rosemary sprig in and some lemon for pretty. I wish I had grapefruit for garnish, but I wasn't finding that lately in the store. Oh, I love it because it's sour. Oh, it's so, Josh would hate this. Oh man, it's so good. Obviously more simple syrup would make it sweeter, but this is perfection for me in my opinion. I'm excited to take you along today. This is a Friday, and I'm going to take you Friday into a Saturday. This is going to be a little bit of a different kind of shop and decorate with me for Christmas. I'm doing it a little bit earlier this year just because I want to spread it out kind of and not have everything all at once. It can just be a lot, and I actually don't decorate a ton. I do my kitchen dining area. I will do my living room, and then we'll do the front porch and maybe the entryway. I have never really done our bedroom or the kids' bedrooms or any other rooms in our home. Just kind of those 3 or 4 main areas. And oh, last year I put a magnolia garland on my mailbox, which is so cute. So that'll be one of the last things on the list if I happen to have time. I will not be getting our Christmas tree in this video or anything. Stay tuned for Vlogmas in December when I take you guys along for that. It's my absolute favorite holiday tradition. Fun fact, I grew up as a Mennonite. I actually am still a Mennonite, but the church we went to kind of frowned upon Christmas trees. Technically, I think they kind of took a verse out of context in the Old Testament, but I mean, I totally respect their stance too. But I feel like if I'm gonna do a tree, I want it to be the real thing. I want it to be the greenery. And so we buy a small one. It's still not cheap, but the experience is like, our children talk about it all year. It's one of my absolute favorite parts of Christmas, going out with the horse-drawn carriage and all of that. So I will not be doing that in this video, but today's Friday and Evonnie has off of school. And so I was like, this is perfect. We're going to go to my favorite home decor store, Calico Creek. I'm not planning on buying a ton, but I like to add to my collection every year just a little bit. This year, the space I'd like to decorate that I never had before is our staircase. If Josh can get it done in time, I would love to have some green boughs going down our new staircase that he's kind of working on, but it's not done yet. So that will be the new space in our fixer-upper that I maybe give a little holiday touch. Before I go, I never buy much. I just pick up a piece here or there. I wanted to take inventory of what I have. So I took everything off of our shelves here at the fireplace just to give them a good clean. They needed it so badly, and just to give me a blank slate so I can kind of start fresh. So I have my pile of fall decor and Christmas decor and winter decor. And actually you're looking at all the decor that I have pretty much in my home, which I don't know if you think that's a lot or a little, but I just don't love tons of clutter. I have tons of green trees. As you can see, I like to stick with more of a winter theme than Christmas. That way it stays up from, you know, mid-November through February, and we just have like a winter feel going on. I have a lot of browns and terracottas and neutrals, and then we just like to add in a little Christmas flair here and there. Maybe a little glitter, probably not too much. I love that earthy handmade Christmas feel with like the wooden beads and the DIY paper ornaments. And I think last year we made some salt dough, no, it was gingerbread ornaments, and those are really cute too. So yeah, kind of the vibe I go for every year. I don't really change it up too much. The color schemes are usually pretty sophisticated and neutral. Also on my list today is to grab the dehydrator that my mom is borrowing from my uncle. And I want to dehydrate some more oranges. I could do them in the oven again, but I want to try the dehydrator this time since I have access to one. I love decorating with orange slices. I also need to go talk to my neighbor, see if I can trim off some of his magnolia branches again, like last year. They're just so pretty on the mantle. I wanna make a simmer pot, and I have this really cool idea from Pinterest to wrap gifts as decor. And I thought, I love this color scheme. It fits with a lot of things. I love the neutral parts of it. Actually here, this Christmas tree shows you the color palette I'm kind of going for this year. Love that. And I actually found a DIY ornament craft that I'm thinking would be fun to try. So we'll see what we get done in the next few days. It definitely won't be all of this, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to show you kind of my bucket list of things I want to do for Christmas. Speaking of which, we're gonna do our Christmas bucket list at the end of this video. If you'd like to hear the things that I prize the most, Because if you didn't watch my last video where I talked about how to survive or thrive and get through busy seasons, such as Christmas, you gotta have a bucket list and you gotta stick with the things that are most important to your family, not necessarily what everybody else is doing. So we'll do that towards the end. Whew. Anyway, I think I've caught you guys up to speed. Josh is coming home to be with the kids and to do book work. He's bringing subs home for us for lunch. And then my 6-year-old and I are going to hit the road, go to the decor store, and then also maybe there's another holiday event. All the holiday events are happening. That is why, okay, I'm decorating earlier this year, not necessarily because I want to, but because I almost feel like I have to. Around here, I feel like the Black Friday sales, when it comes to decor and stuff, they're just simply trying to move out the last of their inventory so they can put in the Easter stuff or whatever they're wanting to put in next. So I wouldn't necessarily be decorating this early if I had the choice, but I feel like it's just gonna work out best that way with the sales and things. Like it really is just, that's how it works. So anyway, maybe I should just be more dogmatic and stamp my foot and say, sorry, not decorating till Black Friday like I used to. But anyway, we'll do it as we feel it, as we have time. And I was kind of feeling it. I was kind of having time. So that's what we're gonna do today and tomorrow. And hopefully it can bring some inspiration to you if you're a normal person who decorates at actual Christmas time. So that's like your little thank you? What'd you say? Okay. Good morning. Happy Saturday. We had quite the morning. Josh got up and made us a yummy breakfast since he was home. So today is gonna be like a decorating session, and right now I'm getting a simmer pot together. I sliced up a ton of other oranges too and put them in the dehydrator last night. So they're almost ready, not quite, but I like to decorate with those in a few different places. So that's really nice. You can do them in the oven. It's super duper easy. Just blot off whatever juice you can get off and then put them in the oven at the lowest setting. I think mine's like 170 and eventually it works. But in my simmer pot, I'm gonna just do lemons and oranges. I got cranberries. Aldi had cranberries. They don't always have them, so you have to keep an eye out. And then I have a rosemary sprigs here. We saw those earlier in this video, didn't we? Whole cloves, and I would love to have had star anise, but I couldn't find it, so I'm not sure where to find that. I didn't look super hard, let's be honest. And a little bit of vanilla, Ooh, this is gonna make the water funny color, but oh, not really. Okay, there we go. And some cinnamon sticks. So I'm gonna turn on some Christmas music, have my simmer pot going, and just have a nice cozy session while Josh is actually upstairs. He's doing some home renovations up there with the kids. They're having fun watching and helping and playing with Miller's new birthday presents and stuff. So the light is my first victim. As you can see, I already created the scaffolding. Basically, this light works great, but the ends are not wide. So I just used natural elements with the sticks from the woods, and I floral wired them on, so that'll be kind of our skeleton for our winter chandelier installation, I guess we can call it. I actually didn't get a ton of stuff at Calico Creek, but I didn't need a ton of stuff. But I am gonna put these on the back of our 2 chairs that are visible from the rest of the kitchen. I thought this would be really pretty. I got these gold picks and then this pretty greenery, and I'm just gonna do like a little table dressing on the back of the chairs with some like velvet ribbon and stuff. I think that's gonna be really pretty just on 2 of them, the ones that actually matter that people see. You know, there's a high chair on the one. And then I was so happy, you know, I already have paper ornaments and they had mushroom ones this time. How precious. So I got one of those, and then just a couple different ornaments that you will see as I create my light fixture. Yeah, I don't put ornaments on our Christmas tree. We keep it completely like natural with like wood beads and oranges, and then the lights. It's pretty basic and neutral, but I do like to put ornaments on our little light installation. So I was happy to find those for like, I think they were $1.99. Some of them were, this one was $3.95 because that's like a bigger one, but yeah, $1.99. I love the velvet look, and we're gonna try to DIY some of these later today if we have time. Turn some of these gaudy ornaments into more like clay colored, matte finish, velvet looking, powdery. I don't know, you'll see. That'll be a DIY for later. So my grandma passed away recently, and these are her glasses that she had in her home. They're so beautiful. They're like a brown, gold, white, rose motif, and they're just so pretty. And so I used this as inspiration for my new glass cup that I have available on my website. It is so beautiful, gold decal roses. My grandma loved roses so much, she even named my aunt Rose Ann. So this is so sweet to me, and also I hope meaningful for you guys as well if you decide to buy these for a friend, or really anyone of all ages. I love that, you know, I could buy this for my grandma if she was still around, or even Evonnie loves to drink out of these glasses. So I like to save them for my special iced coffees in the afternoon. And they are made by my second cousin, who my grandma is her great aunt. So it just kind of all comes full circle. So check those out. On my website, if you're not aware, I do have a whole collection of handmade product. Most of them are made by Mennonite moms. My sister just poured a whole bunch of pine scented candles, and they are so pretty. They add a glow to really any decor, and they smell absolutely scrumptious. Also, I'm all about practicality and prettiness meshing. And another lady from the church I used to go to sews me handmade zipper pouches, and I use these 24/7 in my diaper bag, and I love the ones that particularly are lined in black because they look brand new for like ever. They are double lined and a super awesome texture. I don't really know how to explain it, but these are the 3 new colors. Plus I have way more if you're into more brighter colors, things like that. They're all hand sewed, and I just love how these can help take you to the next level of organization, especially if you're a diaper bag kind of mom. Also for packing, I use one for a cosmetic bag. So many different uses, and we have a ton of colors on my website. And if you have anybody really special in your life, I just wanted to show you my leather bag that is back in stock for a limited time. It has a handle. I won't open this one up because I do plan on selling it. There's a strap that comes around the top, and you could wear it crossbody or over your shoulder. There's a beautiful pouch in the back to slide your phone in or whatever you want to use it for. It is branded here, and it is all made of real actual leather. You can't find a piece like this anywhere else. She is amazing, my leather lady. She's a craftswoman. She punches every single hole by hand, sews every single stitch. These leather bags, they truly last a lifetime. It's amazing. So check out my website. So many more other beautiful things in there I don't have time to necessarily mention. I stand behind everything that's on there, and I use everything that's on there. So no sponsor for today's video, but I wanted to let you know about the opportunity to shop small this year and put some smiles on some ladies' faces here in Lancaster County and beyond. brought in the mail. He went to the P.O. box. Helen, I'm speechless. This is so pretty. She did ask me if she could do this before she did. It's a baby blanket and it matches, it's like gray and terracotta. Oh my word. I'm blown away. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys humble me all the time. I did want to say, if you would like to send me Christmas cards, don't send me gifts. I mean, this is so wonderful, but I'm not expecting that, but it would be so fun. I know some of you have already sent me Christmas cards in the past, so don't feel like you have to do it again this year if you don't want to, but I love seeing your faces. It really, really, really means a lot because you guys get to see me every week and I feel like we're friends, but I don't, it just adds another element and makes everything a little more 3D. So if you have an extra Christmas card flying around, my P.O. box is down below. My children love opening them. I love opening them and just seeing who you all are, all the friendly faces and so many moms that are in the same stage of life as me. It's always, again, very humbling that you guys would show up every week, but yeah, I don't know. Christmas cards are just super fun all around. I wish I could just send one out to all of you, but my goodness. There would be no YouTube content then for the next month. So anyway, thank you, Helen. This is gorgeous. Oh, it's making things feel a little more real. Also, I don't know if you saw in the background, there's a local girl that said I inspire her, and so she made monster cookies for Josh. I love it. Can't make this stuff up. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do on the back of our chairs. This is so pretty. So I have the gold and the green, and then there's some pine cones. Maybe I'll do like an ornament, or should I do like a little bell? I don't know. And then I have a star here, but then I could do like white ribbon, the taupe color, the cinnamon color, or maybe even the brown. I love the velvet. These velvet spools are from Amazon. I will link them. They just feel so, it's just so much fun to work with. I love them. I really love the cinnamon color a lot, but it might not stand out with my chairs as much as like the white would. You really can't go wrong. Maybe I should just do one of like 2 different ones. That would be kind of fun. Discovered suction. You're such a boy. Okay, I'll give you a more detailed final reveal in a little bit here, but I'm kind of stalled at what I can do so far. I want just like a simple middle table like runner because there's so much happening up high and then the pretty chairs. So I'm gonna go talk to my neighbor, see if he'll let me take some magnolia branches from his giant magnolia tree. Last year he was totally down, so we'll see. I just think a little greenery in here, maybe with some rust. You know, the magnolia leaves are rust and green. I think that would be perfect. I was thinking about putting the trees down the middle, but I'm not in love with these trees. They're not organic looking at all. This one would be more so, although there is glitter on it. But yeah, they feel a little more gaudy. So I think I might put those here at my entryway. This whole space has a different vibe. Oh, here, and now you can see the staircase. That's where we're working with at the moment. But yeah, I think we're gonna skip these, especially since I think they'll tip over quickly, and go see what my neighbor says about magnolia leaves. Jeez. Yeah, you're in your boat. That's a wagon. area done, but not much else. My living room still looks crazy, but I will tinker at it over the week. And then this weekend we're having guests over, so it has to be done by then. So we'll get it done. But of course the kids were hungry and wanted to eat, and I'm not done with my table area yet. So they set up a little picnic area. Are you guys whispering?
Yeah.
Because I'm filming. Oh, that was considerate of you. Anyway, it looks like I have my work cut out for me. Oh, I'll get it done though. And my simmer pot over here is still beautiful. Good morning. It is Monday. I actually didn't get anything done yesterday. It's a Sunday. We just chilled, relaxed, went on a hayride in the evening with some friends. But I'm gonna get cracking on the living room this morning because it still looks the way you saw it last, and I'm ready to get the stuff put away. This morning, while the kids were eating their breakfast, I made some really fun holiday pancakes with like the snow on and everything. But while they were eating, I turned those oranges that I dried into a little garland for above this kitchen sink. They're really nice and bright orange if that's the thing you're going for. I kind of prefer the darker brownish color, so maybe that's how you get that with using it in the oven. I don't know. But I think they look cute up there. And it's very old-fashioned Christmas and kind of an old-fashioned kitchen, so it works. But it's so hilarious. I am on a WhatsApp group with some other YouTubers, and some of them were saying, they were decorating on Saturday too, and they were saying how they were feeling behind. I'm like, oh my goodness, I feel so far ahead, like in normal life, you know. I normally don't think of decorating in the beginning of November, but I'm kind of here for it. It's kind of fun. So far, I just kind of do it as I feel led. And it's also really interesting the dynamics that a marriage can bring into a relationship when it just comes to Christmas and holidays. Josh's family moved several times when he was a kid. His dad was into farming and then also trucking, and so they had to move around from farm to farm here and there and stuff like that. So Josh's mom just learned to pare down and do with less because it was just more things to pack up when they moved again. So he does not understand like this nostalgia or like the specialness of like, you know, decorating for Christmas. I grew up in a farmhouse, and so it was a lot of fun DIYs. My mom let us kids do a lot of little personal touches, and you know, she'd hang our little art projects on the windows and stuff like that. I was talking to my cousins about, you know, how we can still smell our house at Christmas time because my mom and their sisters always would make these like cinnamon dough ornaments, and they smelled so good, and it's just crazy how smelling cinnamon sticks brings that back. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna keep putting things up as I feel led, but if it ceases to be fun, I'm gonna put it on pause. I have the whole month. I can you know, do it. If I'm not having fun with it, why bother, right? That's kind of the reason I like to decorate, just for the fun of it for myself, and then the nostalgia for the kids. And I think it makes winter a little more fun too. And even just that change going from like taking down your Christmas decor at the end of the season and like that minimal vibe is fun to have that change as well. So anyway, I think I'm gonna work on styling the shelves. They look very bare and plain, but they're clean. So we'll see what we come up with here.
Get off the cross if you're truly God, right? Like you don't completely didn't understand what was going on. Yeah. Then the other thief says, you don't understand, this man did nothing wrong. You and me, we deserve this. He did nothing wrong.
Okay, I think it looks worse than it did before, but I did get a few things done. I let my kids play with the manger scene. It is beaten and battered, and yes, someday I will get a new one, but for now, it's fine. What do you find? A goat? No, it's a sheep. That's a sheep. Yeah. So I'm happy with this side. I feel like it looks fine, whatever. It's what I have. You want to show them that your goat again? Okay, I see it. And then just picture like a magnolia swag garland coming down this side on here. I think it'll look good. And then over here though, I'm not happy with it. Color story is so off. Too many trees, not enough soft elements. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. But hey, at least I know what shape I need to shop for, kind of what I'm looking for. And we'll just kind of collect things over the next month, I guess. And then here on the wall, I need to just switch out some of these like more fallish Playroom prints with the more wintry ones. It's always fun to switch them out. Look, they were so tiny. No Miller, just family of 4 there. It's crazy how time flies. But yeah, I'll just change them out for new ones. Aw, Evonnie and her little beanie. And then these are last year's family Christmas cards that I need to punch holes in and put a ring on them. And we'll put those away and we'll start with the 2023-2024 ones. So how fun is that? It's honestly the last thing I feel like doing right now, but I probably should get that done too. I'll at least put it on the list. Yeah, I see your truck. It is cute. But first of all, I gotta get this living room back in order. Okay, it is much later on. It's evening time. I have paint clothes on and I'm trying a little DIY here. Might let the kids help, but I'm just trying to mix paint up and stuff. I have a tureen that I want to fill with ornaments, and the ornaments I have are all these old, like back when I did blue, like literally 5 years ago. And so I want to repaint these because they haven't been used in 5 years. I'm not sure why I still have them, but we're going to turn them into like those textured baking soda painted ornaments. And I'm not even going to worry about the little jigs on the top. Like I've seen different DIYs where they like rub and buff the tops and stuff. Don't even care because I'm just gonna be piling them in a tureen or a jar, and we just need them to look like kind of textured and old-fashioned. I have started here. I could not find a foam. They look like planets, don't they? I could not find a foam block, so the toilet paper roll will work. 2020, Megan would be like, no, don't waste the toilet paper. But yeah, so far it's so good. They're getting very colorful though. I want them way more muted than that. For some reason, no matter how much black I add, I feel like they still get colorful. Probably because I'm adding the white baking soda to the paint to try to get some texture. I don't know, but otherwise I'd be throwing these out, which is fine. I've definitely got my use out of them, but we might as well try it out. It's kind of a fun project, and yeah, we'll see what the finished results are. Okay, we're pretty much done decorating in this stage. I'm gonna show you around, but first I just wanted to show you how the ornaments turned out. I'm not impressed, I have to be honest. I think it's mostly like the colors I chose. Like, they're just not my favorite. I think the technique works, technically, but yeah, the colors just did not work. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna use these yet. We shall see. I don't have a place for them at the moment. But yeah, I would say if you're adding lots of baking soda that you're gonna definitely get cloudier colors, which is awesome. That's what I wanted. But yeah, the colors that I mixed are not really what I was going for. This green color got cool, but anyway. If you can hear the dishwasher running, but it kind of sounds calming to me. Anyway, this table area I could not be happier with. I really do love it, especially the little chair additions this year. That was a new thing. And I added bows to everything this year, and I especially love the long droopy bows. I don't know, I'm not sure what the deal is, but I think they look pretty that way. I used to always do like the perky ones, and I just kind of like the droopy ones this year. But yeah, all the ornaments came together really nicely, and I love this color scheme. I'm hoping I can somehow tie these colors in a little bit to our Christmas tree, kind of like my inspo picture. I love this room with the lights off, but here, I'll put them on dimly here so you can see a little bit better. This magnolia garland took forever, and I could have still made it way bigger and longer, but I'm gonna leave it like this. Like 3 hours making a magnolia garland, I think, is enough for now. I need to be responsible with my time, but I think it looks really nice, and I love the colors. This rust, like the back of the leaves, just looks so good with my living room. And of course, the little twinkle lights add to it. Up here, I love this, but I wish I had some lights to light up there. It looks a little bit dark. It says Noel. And we just have a bunch of neutral little vignettes there. And these candles, I showed you guys stuff on my website. These candles, again, are also available on my website. And this one happens to be unscented, if you'd like an unscented candle.
but it's still super beautiful even though it doesn't have a scent. And I kind of showed you this side too. Again, it's kind of dark. I wish I had some more puck lighting over there or something. And these stars are so fun. We did these last year too, and they're just really pretty. They turn on with a little switch up here that I kind of just tuck in so that they're really easily accessible. You can turn them on and off, and I just kind of hide them. And then the little stars don't have any illuminating effects at all. And a lot of these trees here and stuff I got from Joann's, of all places. So keep an eye out for that. And of course, there's some things also from Cacalico Creek. One of my favorite places. I collect a new garland every year. Like I said, this year I have one garland left, and it's going to be for the staircase once that's done in like a week or two here. And then here's the entryway. It's very simple. It's kind of more like the leftover decor out here. But I got these prints from Etsy and printed them at Staples, I believe. But I love the view looking into the living room from the entryway. It just looks so festive and not super screaming red Christmas. You know, I can keep this up as long as I want, you know, maybe even till March. Okay, that'd be a little nuts. And of course, front and center, the meaning for the season. We have the manger scene that already, rest in peace, this sheep's head got broken off this year. So that's the new thing that's broken. I think the shepherd's head broke off last year. So yeah, this thing's days are numbered. But if you know of a great resin, I would say, neutral colored manger scene, kind of like this one, let me know. I would love to know, because this one was from Christian Book Distributors and I don't think they make it anymore. Because I think every year I say this is the last year for it, and then the next year I pull it out again anyway. But it is really on its last leg, honestly. Okay, it feels like I've been decorating all week, because I have. And there's still a few things to do, like the Christmas tree and stuff, but I thought I would share with you my Christmas bucket list 2023. It was starting to turn into a to-do list, so I had to stop, because a bucket list is supposed to be just fun and for dreaming, and I'm making the most out of, you know, certain times of the year. So this is our Christmas bucket list. Maybe I'll have to do a winter bucket list, because it does take way more creativity to come up with things to do after Christmas. I would be so happy if spring came right after Christmas, you know? Anyway, I thought maybe this could get your guys' wheels rolling. This is a great time of the year to make a bucket list. So first of all, get a real tree, make a holiday drink. I've actually already done that. Hot chocolate PJs and light peeping. I don't know what the correct word is, but you know what I'm talking about. That's kind of a tradition we do. Put the kids in their PJs, hot chocolate, and out the door we go to look at lights. Go to a live Christmas nativity. There's a organization in our area that does that every year. The kids love all the animals, the real baby Jesus, all that. Christmas on the mountain. It's like a light display in the city of Reading, close to me. Make some DIY gifts. I'll be doing that for my family and maybe the neighbors too. If you hear noise, my husband is getting the kids bathed, so go him. Learn a new Christmas song on the piano. Eat a pomegranate. Lots of pomegranates. Bake Christmas cookies. I'm gonna do that with my mom and sisters this year. Go to a Christmas market. I've already done that, but maybe we'll go to another one. Experience Christmas in a city. My birthday is in December, and we usually go to New York City. Josh has told me this year we are not going to New York City, but I don't know. I might change his mind yet. We shall see. I'm thinking about, like, let's take the kids. They would love it. Anyway, we shall see. If not, Lancaster City, Lidditz, is that a city? We'll see, but I love Christmas time in the city, or cities are always prettier at Christmas time, I guess I should say. Christmas caroling, we'll definitely do that. Josh usually actually is a leader when our church does Christmas caroling. Make real hot chocolate. I have a recipe from Angela Braniff that we make once a year because it is so good, but it is very, very decadent. By the way, if these things sound interesting to you, they'll probably be in future videos, so stick around for all of our holiday vlogs. Go on a snow walk. Okay, this I have zero control over because I feel like it never snows before Christmas here in Lancaster County. But if it does, we're definitely gonna go on a snow walk. If you know what that is, that's like going on a walk in the snow at night. Everything is so bright because of the white snow, and it's just really fun. So we're gonna do that sometime. It didn't snow at all last year, not at all. It was like a little dusting, and that's like really rare. I feel like we usually get a couple little snows at least here in Lancaster County, but whatever. Read the Christmas story, of course. And with that, I wanted to say, my friend gave me this beautiful holiday devotional book from Ruth Chow Simons, and it is just a beautiful coffee table book all around. but then it has really beautiful devotionals inside. I haven't decided if I'm going to go through it this Christmas. I did it last Christmas because she gave it to me for my 30th birthday. Or if I want to like pass it on to someone else to borrow because it's just that pretty. It definitely needs to be shared around. So I don't know. I kind of want to do it again though. You know, it is a devotional book. They're kind of all the same, you know. It gives you good thought for the day, but I have a problem with it, you know, not always necessarily sticking with me throughout the day, but that might just be a personal problem. Just gorgeous. Look at that. Anyway, I will link that down below if that's something you're interested in. Make a fire in the fireplace. I would love to have lights flickering here, but didn't happen tonight, but Josh promised me Sunday night we'll do that, so that'll be nice. Order my Christmas cards. I still have not done that. Play Christmas carols on the auto harp. I play auto harp. If you have never heard of one, look it up. They're so fun and easy to play and so pretty, so I want to do that with my kids. They love when I do. And lastly, host a Christmas party, which if you would like to see me do that, my very next video that's going out is a holiday host with me. We are having people over and I'm making all the delicious food. I have my house decorated for the holidays a little bit, most of the way, I guess. Like I said, you know, the tree will add a lot. The front porch still has pumpkins on it, but we'll get those off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out all those items I've recently added to my website, Fox Sparrow, on meganfoxunlocked.com. Such pretty gifts, and I know you'll be happy with your purchases. Thank you guys so much for coming along on this one. I really enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.